I hope my voice is coming clearly to you.
Yes, sir, it's audible. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So myself, Dr. Bora, and the paper research methodology is assigned to me. And I think this paper is common for all the schools. I think that basic science, health science, social science, SET, SCS, for all the paper syllabus is same. Can you introduce yourself? From which
Yes, sir.
department?
Yes, sir. Myself, Dipankar Bora. I got admitted in the School of Business Ph.D. program for 2021. I have completed my master's from NEHO MBA, and presently I am self-employed.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Good. Next. I can see Abhishek.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. This is Abhishek. I completed my master in 2008, and I'm working with Aurobindo Pharma, and I'm a research scientist.
Okay. Good. And then Jitin Najari.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
I am Jyoti Narzari. I come from Dalwi district, and I completed my master's from Indira Gandhi National Open University and registered myself for PhD in School of Social Science, Kaziranga University.
Okay.
Anything else?
Okay, good. And then Siali Saikia.
Sir. Myself, I am now working as assistant professor in Jorhat Kendriya Mahavidyalaya, and my subject is mathematics.
Okay. So it's nice to have conversation with all of you. So first of all, we should have a WhatsApp group with this name, this research methodology. Any one of you can create this group. My number is, can anybody among you create this group for us?
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay, you please note down my number.
Okay, sir.
7247
7247
510 503.
510503.
You all please share your number
Okay,
with Dipankar so that he can create this group and the conversation will be taken place there. Okay, so research
Okay,
methodology. Thank you, Dipankar. Coming back to the syllabus.
Okay.
So basically, this is the four credit, I think. Your syllabus you already got. And if we talk about the basic or the textbook, then research methodology by R.S. Kothari, you can take that book as your textbook. So as the first unit is concerned, we will deal with the definition of research, some conceptual facts, theory building, and then subjectivity and objectivity, and then important part that is inductive and deductive reasoning, theory building. Sorry. So in this first class, we will go through the definition of research that we can find in different references. Different researchers means different authors who have given the definitions for research. We'll go through this definition, then we try to build our own definition. So first one I have taken is Webster's Third International Dictionary of the English Language. It defines research as studious inquiry or examination, specially critical and exhaustive investigation or experimentation, having for its aim the discovery of new facts, and their correct interpretations, the revision of accepted conclusions, theories, or laws in the light of newly discovered facts, practical applications of new or revised conclusions, theories, or laws. When we'll go through this definition by different authors, then the terms will be a little bit complex. But as you all are the research scholars, when you take an admission for PhD program, then what is that fact that comes to your mind, that what exactly you are going to do, or what according to you the research is meant for? Can you share some ideas with me?
Hello.
Yes.
According to me, sir, like research is quest for or search for new knowledge in a very systematic manner, and to find out some new facts or establish certain facts. And it is also a process of inquiry, which will help us to find out a solution to certain problems that we see. For instance, in social sciences, I think we observe lots of social problems and social issues. And in my view, as a scholar, we have to observe those particular problems, or I don't know, variables, and try to establish fact and look for solutions to that problem. This is my simple understanding of research. And
Yeah, thank you. It's, of course, a very good observation. So why I have asked this question, because whenever we take admissions for some program, like your master's program, your graduation program, then that's some things we have planned before. Like we are going to do MBA, or we are going to do, suppose, MSc. Okay, we have some plans in our mind, or we have some objectives towards that program. But you all know that PhD is the highest degree, and research is the thing that you have to carry out through this program. So we should know actually what we are going to do, or what is our main objective throughout this program, right? So as per the definitions are concerned, we will get different definitions from different authors, like this one. Let me check some others definitions. It's like, according to the Random House Dictionary of the English Language, research is a systematic inquiry into a subject in order to discover or revise facts, theories. Similarly, in the Encyclopedia of Social Sciences, research is defined as the manipulations of things, concepts, or symbols for the purpose of generalization to extend, correct, or verify knowledge, whether that knowledge aids in the construction of a theory or in practice of an art. Similarly, Weston Khan, in their book Research in Education, define research as the systematic and objective analysis and recording of controlled observations that may lead to the development of generalizations, principles, or theories resulting in predictions and possibly ultimate controls of events. Then, and one another definition says that a systematic quest for knowledge that is characterized by disciplined inquiry, efficient and effective approach to expand knowledge in the conduct of special, planned, and structured investigations. Then this one is very interesting word. As per Cook, he defines research like this, means each letter has some meaning, like R stands for rational way of thinking, E stands for expert and exhaustive treatment, S stands for certain solutions, E stands for exactness, A analysis, R relationship of facts, C critical observation, careful planning and constructive attitude and condensed generalization, and H stands for honesty, and hardworking. Then Ranganathan, he describes research to represent a critical and exhaustive investigation to discover new facts, to interpret them in the light of known ideas, theories, and laws, and to revive the current laws and theories in the light of the newly discovered facts to apply the conclusion to practical purpose. So we don't need to remember all these definitions. And this paper, research methodology, after this first unit, will of course get some numerical part also. That will be, I think, more interesting. But still, we have to know some textual definitions. So according to me, research means, suppose we have a theory, right? And that theory, we have to observe it with respect to some problem. And it doesn't mean that we need to create or innovate something novel. Yes, that is a part of research, but to bring some novel ideas is not exactly what we mean for research. If we can improvise our concept, or if we can improvise the idea that already had, that also needs some observations and investigation of the problems. And that is also a kind of research. When you start your research, means either you are from social science or basic science or engineering, you will first start with literature review. I hope you may have already started it. Any one of you have started this part, literature review? Either yes or no, means you have started it, the literature review part, or no?
Just starting, sir. Not yet into it formally.
Okay. And others?
No, sir. No, sir.
Not yet, sir.
Okay. So this means that we have not yet found out our problem. First, in research, you have to find out the problem for which you are going to perform that research, right? And that problem you can find only when you have already gone through the existing literatures. And that is what that exactly literature review is meant for. Literature review means you will go through research papers of the, at least a standard research means from the last 5 years, at least. You will go through them, then you will find out the existent solutions regarding some chosen domain, and then you will find out that what problem that lies there, and accordingly you will construct the problem statement for your PhD, right? So literature review is the first step towards any research. We'll get to know many things about this in some later period of our classes. But today, as the first class is concerned, first we need to know that what is research is and the definition for it according to your point of view. Okay, so we have gone through different definitions, and different references have stated how or what is exactly research is. Now, if we summarize them, then we'll get some points like this. So research is an intellectual activity of a high order. Of course, this one is intellectual activity. Then an investigation of a phenomenon, event, or activity. I think no problem with these first 2 points. Then aims to discover data and facts and their interpretations. Remember, without data, we are nothing. The domain may be anything, either your social science or health science or engineering sciences, whatever it is. First, you should have some data and facts, then only you can carry out the investigation on that with respect to that problem statement you have chosen, right? So third point is very important. You have to, your aim is to discover data and facts and their interpretations. And what are the different interpretations we'll see in our coming lectures. And when you interpret these things, of course, you will come to some conclusions, right? To arrive at the conclusions, to formulate new theories and laws, or revise the already established theories and laws. This, like the way I have told you, that research does not mean that you have to innovate something novel. Yes, that was that should be the part, that we have to, or we at least we should contribute something new that will have some positive impact on the society. That is our first priority. But it doesn't mean that always you are going to innovate something novel. But research means to revise the already established theories, or improvise the already established theories and laws. Then to communicate the results for peer review, and to be accepted or rejected before adding this new knowledge to the already existing general pool of knowledge. So whatever the conclusion you have drawn, you cannot claim that, yeah, that is true without some empirical means investigations. You have to claim your conclusion or your result with some means based experimental results, and that thing will be undergoing through some peer review process. You will get to know whenever you will send some research paper. Research paper means whatever the idea you have proposed, you will document that into a means as of papers that we know as research papers. I hope you all know about that. And when we send these research papers to some journal or some conferences, that will undergo some peer review process. So other experts in this field will first investigate your research, check your experiments and their results. Then only they, as per their opinions, we come to the conclusion that whether our proposed theory is or accepted or rejected. Okay, so all these points constitute a research. I hope each point is clear to you. And in our every classes, you can see that in the timetable, it is around 2 hours. So first half, we'll discuss some points, like today we have discussed what is research, definition of research, or definition of research by different authors. Then we have summarized the definitions with respect to these points. Then what happened in the second half, some questions I'll give. You will answer these questions. You will write the answer of the question, and you will share the answer in the WhatsApp group that just Dipankar I have created it. I think created. Dipankar, you have created the group, right?
Yes, I will be creating now.
Okay, please add all the members.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, and today's question is, what constitutes research? So whatever the discussions that just taken place, you'll also get these notes. I'll share this. You will write your definition or the answer in your own sentences. Okay, with some proper examples. So today's question is, what constitutes the research? Is this clear to everyone?
Sir, we should write it in the copy or in the Word form in the computer?
Keep a separate copy for this. That will help you, because although this is the first portion of the research methodology paper, because in the later paper portion we'll get some numericals also that I think help you in your specific domain, means either social science or whatever the domain you have, that will help you. So please keep a separate copy for this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, with this, I'm stopping right here and I'm going to take the attendance now. But remember, the class will be ended by that 4:55 or 5 p.m. That means before 5 p.m. you need to provide the answer in the PDF format. Okay, you just need to upload that in the group. And in fact, we'll create some Google Classroom also whenever the strength will be good, because today I can see only 6 members have joined it.